Well, the Canadian Comedy Hall of Fame Festival is coming up quickly, so who better to get us geared up for then comedian Eric Johnston. Welcome back.
Hello, welcome back. I'm actually here not to talk about myself today, which feels weird on the show. I'm here to talk about Hamilton. I'm here to talk about Steel City. I'm here to talk about the amazing things coming to Hamilton. So,
yeah, now this is coming up in February.
Yeah, so February 21st to the 25th is the Canadian Comedy Hall of Fame Festival happening this year and for the next 3 years.
In Hamilton.
In Hamilton. They've
Super
locked it in for
cool.
3 years. And at the end of the 3 years, they're putting a permanent home for the Canadian Comedy Hall of Fame
That must
in Hamilton,
mean
Ontario.
So much to you as the,
Yeah.
you know, you're kind of the local guy. You're the comedian for Hamilton.
Well, that's how I got the gig.
Yeah.
They were coming.
Eric
I don't know
Johnson.
otherwise. They said they're coming to Hamilton and they were asking around like who can kind of be on our host committee,
Yeah.
who represents comedy, who represents Hamilton on their back and on their forehead and on their T-shirts and stuff. And it's me. It was me. So we got the gig and now they're all in meetings. So like, can you go on CH Morning Live? I go, as long as I'm not being interviewed by Tim, I'll be there. I'll be there.
I know. He was just sitting right next to Eric, actually, and then we had to kick him off.
He was giving
the
me a
couch.
shoulder rub before we went on air, so we still love each other.
It's true. Okay, so we know when the festival is. What can viewers expect? You were dropping some pretty big names to me in the green room early on.
Yeah, so nothing's official, but we are talking to a bunch of amazing comics, both legendary and up and coming. There's going to be all types of shows. There's going to be gala performances happening in the theater. There's going to be an all Hamilton show happening in the studio theater. There's going to be a gala dinner in the convention center. Also, Levy Comedy Club downtown Hamilton is going to be hosting a number of specialty shows, an all Indigenous show, an all French Canadian show, an all women's show.
Okay.
And we're reaching out to people because a lot of people have been they're inductees this year. We haven't announced the winners. We will announce the winners for the Canadian Comedy Hall of Fame this class at the end of November. But we're talking to people like Martin Short.
That would be so cool.
Eugene Levy.
Oh my goodness.
Jim Carey.
What?
There's going to be crazy things. They're trying to do a world record for the world's largest pancake at the Uncle Buck breakfast. And we're talking to John Candy's kids to come out.
Amazing.
This is the biggest thing to happen to Hamilton comedy, I think, ever. And I'm so unbelievably excited. So it's gonna be great.
Now, out of all the names that you just mentioned, who are you secretly hoping shows up?
Well, I mean, obviously.
Besides all of them.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. I talk about it in my show. When people go, Martin Short's from Hamilton, Eugene Levy's from Hamilton.
Right?
I'm working so hard that I want people to say, Eric Johnston's from Hamilton.
Yeah.
I mean, he lives at his mom's house in Stony Creek, but he's
in the basement, but that's okay.
Actually, no. I got my wife and I bought a house. We're doing all right now. But so Martin Short and Eugene Levy are huge for me. But I think if I met Jim Carey, I've been thinking my entire life of what I possibly could say to Jim Carey if I ever met him.
What have we come up with?
Well, I would start crying if I started talking about it right now, but he's an inspiration. And knowing the talent pool that has come from Hamilton and Burlington, Aldershot, there's something in the water here. We're here to celebrate it in Hamilton with the Canadian Comedy Hall of Fame. And now it is time to start laughing with Hamilton, not at Hamilton.
As opposed to at. I've never laughed at Hamilton.
Well, you have to not laugh at Hamilton. You work for a Hamilton station, you'll get thrown off.
That's true. They'll fire me. Okay, give us the name of some of the inductees, ones that stand out.
Well, again, we got the cast of SCTV, Martin Short, Eugene Levy, Jim Carey.
Anyone else?
Billy Van.
Yeah.
From the hilarious House of Frightmare Stein.
Oh, nice.
He's, inducted and his family's going to accept if that goes through.
So
but
great.
make sure you go to the website, the Canadian Comedy Hall of Fame website. Okay. You can become a member today and get those final votes in and get all the information on the festival coming to Hamilton.
Now, if I would like to be invited for the pancake, how do I get that?
You stick with me and we'll go to the big pancake. Tim cannot come.
Is there going to be big bacon to go with the pancake?
I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably have bacon on the side. I'll have a little bacon on the side.
Right, okay.
a little Canadian bacon on the side.
Yes, of
there
course.
we go. Tim, quiet down.
Tim,
We're doing an interview over here.
Okay, well, thanks for joining us, Eric. Always a pleasure. And next week, you've got a show coming up that we're going to be talking about.
Yes, I'll be back in a week, and hopefully Tim's not yelling in the background.